Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by again today. If this is your first time seeing this face and seeing this channel, you are very much welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Jael Nations for Christ Ministries. In this place we give words of encouragement, prophetic words and intercession where need be and as the Lord gives utterance. Today I'm coming with a word of encouragement for somebody, and you're very much welcomed. And I pray this is your day, this is your word. Whatever you do, take it back to God in prayer. We only speak in parts, we don't have all the informations. This is just to let you know that God knows that you're going through stuff and He understands. He cares. So oftentimes when we are in trouble or we are in situations where we simply cannot hear God, He, as a loving father that He is, He sends some of His other children to encourage that one. And today, I am here to encourage you that everything will be all right. Yes, everything basically. Every single thing about you that you're going through will be all right. Especially from the perspective of trying to do stuff and you can't seem to get it off the ground. Yes, that is the area the Lord is trying to let us know today. At some point, we think the devil is at work. Of course, the devil does his own thing, and the Lord is the ultimate, the ultimate craftsman, the ultimate planner, the ultimate executor of anything. So even when the enemy seem to do stuff, God has the final say. Yes, and today He's making me let you know that in this particular matter and to that one person, this word is not for everybody. So if you come here and this is not your word, please go through my older videos. You might get your word, or you wait for the next video that might be yours. But today He's telling somebody that is worried about not really getting stuff done, or maybe you start a thing, you can't seem to finish it, or you start a thing and you can't seem to get it out there, even when you know that what you've got is the best quality there is, or the best opportunity it can be for somebody in need of such services, and you seem to not be able to get it off the ground. The Lord has heard your cry, and He's asked me to tell you today that this time, this particular one, is not about the devil. It's not about the devil, even though the devil plays somewhere in the background somewhere. This time around, He is the one preserving you. Yes, that's the word. He's the one protecting you. He's the one that is trying to preserve that innovation, that invention, that business, whatever it is the one preserving it for the right time and the right audience. Yes. We know the story of Moses in the Bible. We know the story of Moses, how he was born, and the Bible recorded that he was a goodly child and he was hidden for 3 months. He was hidden for 3 months. Some of us, ours wasn't 3 months. It was almost like 3 years, 20 years. God is the God of all knowledge. He knows the duration at which He can hide you. God can hide anything in plain sight. It doesn't matter how you see it. It is His discretion. He is sovereign. That is His decision to make. Oftentimes we may be out of His timing, or we may be running ahead of ourselves. And God, in His infinite mercy and His love and understanding, will either slow us down or totally keep us away from that fame that we are looking for. In the case of Moses, of course, we knew what happened. His own was more of security. Yes, because a verdict had been made, a declaration has been made that all firstborn sons should be killed. And it happened that Moses was born in that season, in that era. And God knew that he was a goodly child. He knew that he was created to serve a larger purpose, not just to be a number in the midst of children in the family. No, of course, he's a part of the family, but he has a larger purpose to the generation that he was born in. And God knew, and gave the inspiration, of course, to the parents to hide him. And that turned out eventually to be what preserved somebody that would save a larger audience in the future. So what you're going through now, in as much as we oftentimes see the enemy at work somewhere in the background, if God allowed it, it is because there is a better use for that thing you do, for a better audience or for another kind of audience or for another kind of impact. God knows us better than we know ourselves. All we are concerned about is our present comfort, but God sees the future and oftentimes prepares us for the future more than the present we are in. Yes, we are human. Yes, we feel anxious about getting things done, but it is the Lord's ultimate plan, yes, to see that his will only be done. And that is what I've come here to encourage somebody today. This is not going to be a very long video, no. I just came here to encourage somebody that this time around, God says it is not the devil, it is him preserving that seed that you carry, that invention, that business, that child. It could even be a child for some persons that haven't gotten pregnant, as you need children, a mother needs children. Of course we know, but we know the story of Hannah also in the Bible, how the child she bore eventually became the prophet of his time. Yes, other people had children, but this one now became a prophet. He was more prominent in the Bible. We hardly ever heard of Penina's children eventually, but Hannah's child became a big mantle or a big vessel in the hand of God, to reach out to more souls and more persons in his time. So this time around, God says he allowed this. God is saying to you, he allowed this, and it will turn out for your good. God, these days, God has been telling us about things turning out for our good. So I believe he needs us to wear a new garment of patience. I think that is what is lacking basically in our lives these days, including me. We need things done. Of course, the human nature, we need things done, we need problems solved, but we need things to be moving according to plan. But this time around, God says this particular issue, you have prayed about it, you have praised about it, you have cried about it, you have worried about it, you have talked about it, you have done all you know to do about it. But God says this particular one, to that one person, not to everybody, but to that one person who knows himself right now or herself right now, that this one is of me, because I want to preserve you. I want to preserve you by way of protection, and I want to preserve you by way of positioning you for a better outcome of what it is that I have put in you. You don't belong everywhere. Your audience is not everywhere. You are not called to everybody, in as much as God calls us to specific assignments for a season. Your audience is not everybody. For this one person, I am specifically positioning you for a special assignment. That is why right now you think that whatever you do is not working. No. I, your God, will showcase you at the right time. We know the story of Moses very well, that even when he went to Egypt, eventually he had to still come back to get prepared for the bigger picture. Yes, you will not miss purpose. You will not miss your timing. You will not miss the essence for which God has positioned you or given you that dream, that idea that you seem right now, you think right now that is not lifting up at all. No, you will not miss it. You will not miss it. It just says, in the place of waiting, prepare, sharpen your skill, sharpen it more. in this place of waiting, in this place of seemingly isolation. You think you're as isolated, nobody knows you. Said, in this place, sharpen your skill, because opportunity is about to hit you soon. Opportunity is about to hit you. Yes, opportunity is about to hit you. And when it comes, let it meet you ready, is what the Lord is saying to us today. So I pray that this word gets to the right person. I pray that it gets to you. And I pray the Lord gives you clearer understanding as you take it back to Him. As I said, this is in parts. This is in parts. And the scripture He gave me basically is taken from Exodus 2, verse 2, from verse 2. So I would love you to read it and take it in for yourself, and let the Lord expand it for you. Thank you for listening to me, friends. God bless you so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.